Hi guys, stay tuned to see how I created these adorable Minnie and Mickey nails. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing how I make this cute Minnie and Mickey set, starting off with the Nude by Rarjsm. It's number 236, which I will link in the description below. It's another one of my favorite nudes by them. I'm just going in and laying that base down and doing double coats on that. And here I wanted to show you that I mixed in these purples and oranges. Those are the two purples that I use, and these are the orange and the yellow that I use to get that color. I wanted to mix in, and I'm always mixing polishes and creating like my own colors. So that's what I did there. Now for this set, it is completely freestyle. She gave me free range to do whatever I wanted as long as I added in a Minnie and a Mickey. And she did send me a picture of a Mickey and Minnie that she wanted it to be, so I will pop that in here. So here is the picture that she sent me. She was like, I want this Mickey and this Minnie painted on the nails somewhere, somehow. So I was like, okay, got you. Now, I did struggle. I'm not gonna lie, I did struggle a little bit with these nails because she gets them really short. So this is this short almond nails. It is a little bit more difficult to draw characters and things like that. The shorter the nail, the more difficult it is, for me anyway. So I do go ahead and sketch Minnie and Mickey off camera, which you'll see in just a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm laying down the colors, just trying to get that done first and out of the way. On what I want it to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I always refer to Pinterest when I don't know what I want to do on a freestyle, and I just kind of look around at cartoon, like Halloween cartoon pictures, wallpapers, things like that, to kind of come up with some ideas on what I want to do. And I seen some cute little wallpapers and cute little like cartoony Halloween pictures. So I wanted to incorporate that into this nail set. And I just, start getting designs, ideas, and I write them all down in a little book, which, if anyone wants to see that one day, you can. I will show you my scribble mess that I do in a notebook, but I just draw out all my designs before I do them. Because again, I don't have like another tablet or something that I can look at while I'm recording the nails that I do. So until then, I do plan on getting one. But so I just kind of draw out what I want to do and look at that. So here's where I went ahead and sketched Minnie and Mickey off camera. And one thing I want to say, that it is easier to buff the nail. I think I've showed this on another video, is buffing the nail and then going in with I use a mechanical pencil, and I go in and draw out the whatever I'm drawing out. I do it that way, and then half the time I'll go back over top of those lines with like a shading gel or something like that to outline even better, because sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see those pencil lines. So I do that. And if you do try it this way, don't worry about like pencil mistakes that you're making. Like if there's some pencil lines, which you may see on the Mickey and Minnie here, there's like little pencil lines outside of the lines that I'm actually doing. That's totally fine. When you get done drawing, you can just take some acetone or some alcohol and just wipe the nail off, and those pencil marks come right off. So that's just what I do. So I am just going in, and after, I got it drawn out, it's pretty much just filling it all in, which is kind of the easy part, but that's just what I'm doing here. I did kind of skip through this video, because this video would have been really super long if I would have left it all in of me coloring in both of these characters and everything. It would have taken forever. And so yeah, you will see me kind of skipping around a little bit, but I go back and forth between filling in these characters. Like when I get done with Mickey, I will stick him in the lamp to let him cure, and then while he's curing, I work on Minnie. I just do it That way it's more time efficient, I guess you could say, and that way, you know, you're getting the nails done quicker. For me, because I kind of have time management issues and take forever with nails because I have OCD and I'm always trying to get everything perfect and straight. So I always have to try to figure out the time and how I can be quicker at getting nails done. So if you're like me and struggle with that, that is one tip I will say, is when one nail is curing, just go ahead and start in on another nail and working on that design while the other one is curing, and vice versa. Okay, now that I have gotten both of them done, they're all nice and colored in and looking so cute. I go ahead and start in on the rest of the design for the nails that I wanted to do. So on the pointer of the Mickey, I wanted to just do like two cute little pumpkins. I didn't, you know, it's a Disney type set, so you don't want to make it like, I didn't want to make it scary or anything like that. I wanted to make it cutesy. So that's what I'm doing on this hand. Just going in with the orange that I had shown you that I mixed up earlier and drawing in those pumpkins. Now moving on to both of the thumbs, I am creating a spider web. I knew that I wanted to do that because I wanted to do like a cute little Mickey spider added on to the web, which you'll see me do. Again, I think I mentioned this in a video before, but the brush that I'm using is by Nail Slay by Val. It is the, I think this one is the 12 millimeter that I'm using. I do believe. So I'm going in, it just gets those lines nice and straight, and I cure in between of doing the spider web, so that way in case I mess up, I can go in and erase it and not have to worry about erasing all of the other lines that I just put down. Because I struggle with making spider webs sometimes. So that is my little tip, is to cure as you go. So in case you mess up, you don't erase all of those lines that you just did. So after I've got the web down, this is where I was talking about. I wanted to add like this cute little Mickey spider in. I thought that would be so adorable to add in. And you'll see throughout the nail set, I add like little Mickey things, like little hidden Mickey things in there. I thought that was a really cute idea to incorporate that in, since it is a Mickey and Minnie set. So here I just did the little Mickey head and the ears, and go in and drawing the spider legs out, drawing them a little bit thicker so that way you can see the spider legs and everything through the web. And then for the pinky on both of the nails, I decided to do that bat French. I love making that bat French. Yes, it can be a little difficult trying to get both sides to like match and things, but I love how it looks on a French nail and creating like that cute little bat. So you just go in and I start off making like the Mickey head, because again, I wanted it to be a little Mickey bat. I thought it was so cute. And then just draw the line up, like, which is pretty much outlining the French, and then you just make the little bat wings and fill them in. Again, which has to be done a little bit smaller because these nails are such a short length. But yeah, so that's what I decided to do for both of the pinkies. Now going back to those pumpkins after they are cured, I didn't want to go in with a strong black to like outline them. I wanted to do more of like a realistic type feel or look to these pumpkins. So I go in with a brown and outline the pumpkins with the lines and things like that before doing the faces on top, which the faces I do believe I go in and do with a black. But I wanted the pumpkin to look more, more natural, more realistic, instead of everything being in black. I just felt that would have been too much. So then here's just when I go in and start designing the little faces on the pumpkins. Now for the middle fingers on both of the sets, I knew I wanted to do something cute as well. So I just came up with the idea to put some blooming gel down and do like these blooming ghosts that you've probably seen before. So I lay down a thin layer of blooming gel, go in with some white with a dotting tool, and just kind of draw out those ghosts, let it bloom a little bit, and then stick it in the lamp to be cured. Then go back in and paint the little faces on them. I love doing the blooming ghosts. I just like the way they look. It looks cute versus just drawing a regular ghost. So that's what I wanted to do on that. And then the pointer for Minnie's side, I saw these cute little bat wallpapers. So I had gotten the idea to do Mickey bats instead. So I go in and just start off with like a little dot, drawing out the wings, and then adding on the little ears. So again, they're looking, like little Mickey bats. I thought it was so cute to add that to this set. So after that is done, I knew I wanted to add something a little bit more to the background on these pumpkins. It was just looking a little boring to me, I guess. So I started to add in these white dots, and that's all. That's what I was gonna leave it as. It's just putting a little bit of dots and a little bit of stars. But then I decided, no, I think I'm gonna add some like little hidden Mickeys on the nails. So I do that for the pumpkin nail and for the bat nail. You can see right here, I just go in and add these really tiny little Mickeys in there. Just something, that I wanted to incorporate in and kind of hide them in there to see if she would notice them, to see if, she could spot all of the little hidden Mickeys. I thought it was just a cute thing to add to this set. And I'm glad I did, because it did, I absolutely loved it. So that's what I did there. And then I go back in with some white, some milky white, and add it to the stars, because I love doing this to the stars. It just kind of makes them glow. So that's what I go back and do on top of all of them. And so, yeah. So now that the design is pretty much done, I knew I want to add just a little bit of bling. She's not a big, huge bling person. So I only added just a little bit, just minimal, to make it, pop a little bit more. And I went and decided to do it with the orange and the black colors. She did state that she wanted orange and black and purple incorporated into the set. So I already knew the colors, what it was going to be. And then I just go in and top coat everything, and that's what really puts it together. And here's the final look. I think they turned out absolutely cute. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.